It's dawn inside a bustling virtual city. AI agents hustle through crowded streets, weaving around vendors, darting past fountains, all without bumping into each other. Suddenly, one agent glitches, stalls, then finds a new smooth path, just like a taxi driver in Times Square avoiding a chaotic jam. How do these digital lives move with such uncanny grace? The secret is hidden in the code of movement and pathfinding, where the rules shape the entire game world's dance. Movement isn't just about reaching a point, it's a choreographed flow. But smooth paths don't come easy, especially in complex worlds full of obstacles. Let's dive into how top developers craft seamless routes players don't even notice. Naughty Dog's team behind The Last of Us famously studied real parkour athletes to polish AI paths. They created layered navigation meshes that let virtual characters vault, sidestep, and pivot naturally, not just run straight lines. It's like watching Ellie dodge in a dance, quiet but precise, making the game feel eerily lifelike around every corner. Path smoothing is like a skateboarder gliding down city streets, trimming sharp turns into wide, graceful arcs. Instead of jerky robotic hops, the AI blends waypoints, adjusting angles so movement looks fluid. This technique cuts the noise in an agent's path just as a skater's momentum smooths out bumps, showing how math mimics motion in a digital ballet. When developers embraced smoother pathfinding, games saw huge jumps in immersion and player satisfaction. Characters no longer got stuck or bugged out but moved logically and believably, transforming runaway glitches into moments of inspired gameplay. Turns out, a tiny tweak in path logic can flip frustration into delight, a reminder that elegance in code equals magic on screen. What happens when you throw a maze into the mix? The AI's gotta dodge fast, but real obstacle avoidance in games balances speed, intelligence, and space awareness in some surprisingly clever ways. EA's FIFA team spent months fine-tuning AI to dodge tackles like a pro midfielder. They layered predictive models that read opponent intent milliseconds before contact. This way, players dart just enough to avoid a tackle without breaking stride, a digital dance of anticipation giving the game its trademark realism. Imagine navigating a cocktail party, dodging elbow-to-elbow guests while balancing a drink. That's obstacle avoidance in games. AI constantly scans, predicts, then moves with grace. Each agent calculates space bubbles around obstacles like humans instinctively sidestepping collisions. This invisible choreography keeps gameplay smooth, even in tight, chaotic scenes. When games implement smart avoidance systems, emergent crowd behaviors explode. Agents form natural queues, cluster realistically, and even squeeze through narrow alleys instead of freezing. This evolution from simple collision checks to complex behavioral dance makes AI feel less robotic and more lifelike, engaging players on a deeper level. 3D space is a beast: verticality, complex geometry, multi-level maps. Steering AI through this maze demands more than flat navigation. It's a multi-dimensional puzzle ripe with potential and pitfalls. In Assassin's Creed Origins, Ubisoft faced a nightmare. AI had to chase, climb, and leap through layered Egyptian streets and towering ruins. They built multi-tiered navigation graphs that account for ladders, vines, and ledges, not just roads or corridors. This allowed enemies and allies alike to move vertically as naturally as horizontal, shattering limits of traditional AI movement. Think of 3D navigation like mountain climbing. You're not just moving forward but up and down on ropes, ladders, and footholds. AI needs to understand this terrain in multiple axes, jumping between layers fluidly. It's a thrilling twist on basic pathfinding, turning simple point A to B into a vertical adventure with infinite routes. Once Ubisoft enabled this sophisticated vertical navigation, gameplay opened wide. Enemies could ambush from rooftops, escapes could involve tricky climbs, and player tactics shifted from flat shooting galleries to dynamic vertical battles. This transformed the game's challenge and immersion, revealing how deep spatial AI enriches player experience. Remember that glitching AI agent stuck at dawn? Now you know how layered navigation meshes, sneaky obstacle avoidance, and vertical pathfinding combine to breathe life into digital crowds. Next time you play, zoom in on the moves you take for granted. Try this: imagine your own world and how you'd code an AI to navigate it. What path would you smooth? Start small, think big, and let AI surprise you. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.